is now my pleasure to introduce two administrators whose leadership makes a difference for our students each and every day. The 2013 Distinguished Administrator of the Year is Adrienne Machado from the Stockton Unified School District. Adrienne, please join me on stage. Adrienne Machado currently serves as principal of Pittman Elementary School in the Stockton Unified School District. Prior to her 11 years as principal of Pittman, Ms. Machado worked as a vice principal, bilingual resource specialist, and bilingual teacher. She is proud of her life's work in bilingual education, maintaining that diversity is strength, and believing that the development of character and integrity are the building blocks to a more fully enriched academic experience for students, families, teachers, and their communities. Ms. Machado is most proud of the parent involvement programs at Pittman Elementary, where community service is strategically organized around familial needs. She has been an active member of CABE since beginning teaching in the early 1980s. As a result of the professional development received at CABE, she is proud of the implementation of the dual immersion program at Pittman. She believes that all students must be given the opportunity to maintain their home language and culture at the same time as they acquire an additional language. Let's recognize the 2013 Distinguished Administrator of the Year, Adrienne Machado. It is now a great pleasure to introduce the 2013 CABE Administrator of the Year, Dr. Trudy Arriaga. Superintendent from the Ventura Unified School District. As superintendent of one of the largest districts in Ventura County, Dr. Arriaga has been a strong and committed voice for the needs of English learners and has been a fierce advocate for bilingual education. She is proud to represent a district that has maintained a strong and thriving bilingual education option since 1974. In her first year as superintendent, she was a major supporter of the development and implementation of an exemplary two-way bilingual immersion program at the elementary school. And through her unwavering leadership, she paved the way for the program to expand into other elementary schools, the middle schools, and into the high schools. The program has developed groundbreaking courses that feature partnerships with business and the community to promote biliteracy for all students. Under Dr. Arriaga's visionary leadership, Ventura Unified is one of a very few districts in the state and county that has successfully implemented a model K-12 two-way program. In June 2013, the first class of two-way students will graduate as bilingual global leaders of the 21st century. This is a direct result of Dr. Arriaga's vision and leadership. When the past governor vetoed the Seal of Biliteracy bill, Dr. Arriaga was not deterred, and she moved forward with a district board policy, making Ventura Unified one of the first districts in the state to offer the seal of multilingualism upon graduation from high school. So now, with the seal of biliteracy, students in the Ventura Unified School District will be recognized by the state as well as the district. So at the county level, Trudy has had a long time and active role in the Ventura County chapter of CABE, serving as superintendent liaison. She is committed to ensuring that the chapter remains a strong voice for the county's English learners, their teachers, and their parents. For her courageous and inspiring leadership for the past 34 years on behalf of English learners, Trudy is truly deserving of being named CABE 2013 Administrator of the Year.
Thank you so very much. I would like to just say a few words of gratitude if I could, and I'd like to call to your attention in your CABE bags this session that there is a multilingual educator that is just beautiful. And on the very last page is a poem that was written by the DLAC parents in Ventura Unified School District that we were absolutely honored to have published and printed for all to view. And the poem is entitled, "I Am From." And if I could just use their venue to share with you that I am from a state that stepped up to education and passed Prop 30. And it is our responsibility as CABE members to ensure that those dollars go to the children in which this state voted for. So let's do that as CABE members. I am from a county, the Ventura County, that supports our district to ensure access and equity for all students. Mr. Stan Mantooth, County Superintendent. I'd also like to thank Martha Hernandez, who was instrumental in this application and nomination for my award. I am from advocacy groups such as CABE, where we raise our voices for children and have raised our voices for the past 38 years through research, advocacy, and passion. I am from the community of Ventura, where we embrace all children through our commitment, support, and generosity. Our community just passed a parcel tax for our children. I am from that community. I am from the District of Ventura Unified, which raised me from childhood, kindergarten, through graduation from high school, and allowed me over 34 years ago to start as a bilingual paraeducator and 12 years ago as the superintendent of our district. I am from an incredible group of colleagues and board members who are here today who placed children first in all that we do. We have never wavered in Ventura Unified, not once, from our commitment to bilingual education. Through all the storms, Ventura Unified never wavered, and that is thanks to our staff and our board members. We have site leaders, district leaders, para-ed, secretaries, teachers, executive assistants, my very own Martha and Christy, board member Debbie Goldman, and of course Dr. Robles, who leads us with knowledge and passion and optimism. While others were dismantling bilingual education, I am from a district that increased services and access for our children. I am from a community of parents who work alongside us every day to ensure that children are prepared to successfully pursue their chosen life paths. And we have a few of our parents represented here today. Gracias a los padres de familia que están aquí el día de hoy con nosotros. Es un privilegio y un honor servir a ustedes y a sus hijos. Muchísimas gracias. And finally, I am from a family who loves and supports me unconditionally. I have 9 decades represented right here today who I am from. My mother of 90 years old and my grandson, 1-year-old. 9 decades of love and conditional support. And in between those decades, all are in between. From my sisters Gail and Tony, my brother-in-law Leo Kamilich, former bilingual educator and former assistant superintendent in the Whittier School District. And my forever Valentine, my husband Raimundo, Rayo's parents, Eric, and my oldest daughter Andrea, and then my precioso Rayo, mi nieto. I share these words with all of you who are part of where I am from. Thank you so very much. I'm honored for this award.
Digital Edge Learning would also like to present to these two administrators.
Hello, on behalf of Doug Whitaker, the president of Digital Edge Learning, we would like to award both of these inspirational leaders today with subscriptions to our new app for walkthroughs. They'll get to choose from our Classroom Edition as well as our Common Core Implementation Edition to help them do the outstanding work that they do, be able to give feedback to teachers and provide reports to their teachers. Hopefully this will help them continue in their path to blaze new trails for all of us to follow. Thank you.
It is a pleasure to present the next two awards today to the para-educators who make a difference for English learners. The Distinguished Para-Educator of the Year award goes to Esther Wo Wen from the ABC Unified School District. Esther, please join me on stage. Esther came to the United States in 1975 as a Vietnamese refugee and started working for the ABC Unified School District in 1980. 32 years later, she continues her commitment to instill pride and perseverance in her students. She works with students in kindergarten through 12th grade in 4 to 10 schools a day. She is often seen after hours attending students' performances or award ceremonies. She has had the opportunity to see many former students become successful professionals. She continues to be part of their lives as they return to visit her to share their success and gratitude. Esther's commitment to assisting Vietnamese families make the transition into American culture and navigate through the educational system does not cease at the end of the school day. After hours, she helps families by providing assistance in completing documents that are not understood, providing transportation to appointments, and then assisting with translations at these appointments. When an expectant mother was ready to give birth, guess who was there? Esther actually assisted in the delivery. In another incident, she spent 19 hours at a hospital with a family, leaving at 4 a.m. and then showing up to work the next day on time. Esther is truly deserving of recognition for her lifetime of service to students and her community. Join me in recognizing the CABE Distinguished Para-Educator of the Year, Esther Wo Wen. It is now a great pleasure to present the Para-Educator of the Year Award to Juanita Marquez from Chula Vista Elementary School District. Juanita works at Chula Vista Learning Community Charter School, where she is greatly appreciated, obviously. Bilingualism and multiculturalism is promoted at that school, valued, and it is expected. She is a professional support assistant who wears a variety of hats on the job. She emphasizes in her students that being bilingual and bicultural is a necessity for the 21st century. Juanita instills a belief in students that they are the leaders and professionals of the future. She organizes bilingual poetry contests essay contests, and writing contests, resulting in published student anthologies. She also helps to coordinate storytelling events as well as theater productions in both Spanish and English. Juanita has a passion for service in her community. She coordinates the intergenerational club Eco Artesanía y Poesía en Compañía. Her community service spans across the border as she volunteers for A Su Futuro, a binational community effort that provides financial and counseling support to high school and university students in Tijuana. As a CABE member for the past 15 years, Juanita has been involved in many CABE activities as a parent, paraprofessional, and community member. She consistently volunteers her services at CABE and Region 4 activities and finds the time to serve as the president of ELAC at Hilltop High School in the Sweetwater School District. Please join me in recognizing the CABE Paraeducator of the Year, Juanita Marquez from Chula Vista Elementary School District.
Bueno, pues yo quiero dar las gracias a todos por estar aquí, por CABE principalmente. Gracias, CABE. Gracias, Chula Vista Learning Community Charter. Doctor Ramírez, gracias a todos. Saben, no terminaría de dar las gracias porque este premio principalmente es por mi club de mis abues. Y aquí está, miren, Norita Sáenz, se pone de pie, por favor. Aquí está una del consejo de mi club. Una abuelita del consejo. Y aquí nos darían las 8 de la noche porque hago 1500 cosas. Así es que, thank you so much. Thank you for coming, okay? Thank you.
May I ask my loved one on the table? Everybody stand up, please. Yeah, I would like to thank you. First of all, I thank God and thank you all of you, especially the superintendent of ABC Unified School District and my pastor Lambert. They all of them. I would like to thank you so much and may God bless you. And special Mrs. Carla Herrera. She worked so hard for me to get this award. Thank you so much. And I love you all. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. And I'm going to be putting on my teacher hat, so I'm going to be a teacher right now. And this is a great opportunity to witness beautiful things that are going on with CABE and throughout California. And with respect to the recipients of these great awards, could you kind of keep the talk down, like down? Okay, I'm the teacher right now, okay? Got it? Got it? Okay, now I'm the CABE board member. It is my pleasure to present 2 awards this year at CABE. The first is CABE 2013 Distinguished Teacher of the Year to Maria Constantino from the Long Beach Unified School District. Maria, please join me on stage. Maria Constantino currently teaches math and Spanish AP at Long Beach Poly High School in Long Beach Unified School District. Despite her variety of preps and levels of rigor, Maria's students have made remarkable gains. Her 2011-2012 AP Spanish language pass rate was an amazing 100%. Wow. And her students contributed to the school's EL student API growth of 57 points in 2012. In addition to her incredible work inside the classroom, Maria also provides countless services to her students and community outside the classroom. She has been an active member of the Long Beach chapter of CABE, serving as treasurer for 5 years. She authored a chapter in a book published by CABE entitled Pedagogies of Questioning, Bilingual Teachers and Transformative Inquiry. In addition, she has guest lectured in bilingual teacher preparation programs and aided in the creation of an online course at Loyola Marymount University, focused on teaching math and science in Spanish. In her years teaching at Long Beach Poly High School, Ms. Constantino has sponsored a number of service clubs, including La Onda, which stresses the importance of community service. She has also worked towards wonderful results in after-school tutoring for the mathematics portion of the CASI. Ms. Constantino is a model for her students and peers, fully dedicated to the needs of her students and enthusiastically promoting multilingual and multicultural learning. Please join me in recognizing CABE 2013 Distinguished Teacher of the Year, Maria Constantino. (2013) CABE